Hey everyone, it's Karissa from Shining Light on Minnesota. Super excited. We have Emmanuel Wheagar with us today. Welcome.
Thank you so much, Karissa.
Yes, so I've been reading this amazing book,
Okay.
Modern Servant Leader. Sorry about
Okay.
that. Tell us a little bit how you got into writing the book and what got you to it.
Well, the modern serving leader is the project that I've started a long time ago,
Yeah.
somewhere in 2013 when I was hired at this accounting firm in New York as director for staff development and training. So I got into this role in such a way where I didn't see it coming. I came back from lunch at one time, and at that time I was on a 6 weeks probation to find out whether or not the firm likes me or I like them. And so when I came back from lunch, week 4,
Yeah.
I got a welcome message that says, "Congratulations!" I'm like, "What's going on? It's not my birthday." And you're being promoted as director for staff development and training. I'm like, we have these CPAs who could be my mom and dad and
Right.
uncles, and I just got out of school.
Yep.
At that time I just completed my MBA, and it was my first gig. And I'm like, they have to have seen something in me.
Yep.
So I got thrust into that role, and my job was to create training materials. And it was pretty intriguing because I created materials out of creativity, and throughout the firm, it was a rule that you had to study at least an hour per day. And my first thing was to understand the lingo, the jargons that went through our accounting and the firm, so
Correct.
everyone knew exactly what the firm was talking about.
Yep.
So if upper management is talking about something, you understand the lingo
Yep. And bring
and
it to
and
everybody's
bring it
level
to
too.
everybody's
Yeah.
level. So we have one word in the firm, and I got very good at it because I was empowered. I gave it to him. His name was Frank Alia. Kudos, Frank, for giving me such an opportunity.
Absolutely.
And from that point on, I got very interested in leadership in general, and how powerful it is to be in such a role where you can make an impact and have an influence. And so ever since I have studied leadership, and I went back to school and got an advanced degree in organizational leadership.
Yep.
I'm like, okay. So all of these years, I corroborated all of my experiences, my own personal journey with leadership. I looked at my errors
Yeah.
and successes, and decided to listen. Let me just put this in writing
For sure.
and make this distinct and make it engaging, unique from other books. I've read so many books,
There's so
and
many leadership books out there, and
yeah,
yours really does stand out. It
it
makes it your
has to
own.
stand out.
Yes.
It
Yep.
has to stand out. So that's the background for which this book sprung.
Yes. So let's talk leadership for a little bit. You kind of make some pinpoints which stand out from other ones about humility and being humble as a leader. Let's talk a little bit about that.
From my perspective, humility is a superpower.
It is.
It's a superpower. Humility allows you to exercise empathy. If you're a humble leader, you're very attractive. People come to you; they're open.
Yes.
You don't have a shell that people have to crack before they can get to the human being. As a leader, if you exercise humility, you open yourself up to a lot of possibilities. People, you're easily reachable. You can engage with an individual quickly because you're humble.
Right?
You're reachable. You're approachable.
Absolutely. You're one of them.
Yes, that's
Yes.
the background for being a humble or exercising humility.
Yeah.
It doesn't make you any weaker. It makes you stronger, actually.
Right. Because they see you on the same page.
Yes,
Yes. And when you are talking about being on the same page as them, then they can help open up to you as far as what their goals are and how they can help achieve those goals and then exceed those goals.
absolutely,
Yes.
absolutely.
So let's talk goals for a little bit. What have been some of your goals getting to the book, and what are some of your goals in the future?
My ultimate goal for this book is to open up this this atmosphere of leadership and what leadership really is and what make leadership to stand out,
Yeah.
and why do we have some leaders that are very effective and other leaders that are continuing to struggle.
Yeah.
And I chose servant leadership as the model that I think this contemporary world need today.
Yes.
We live in a world now where we have Gen Zs, we have millennials. They have a different worldview as far as dealing with individuals and dealing with leadership. So the servant leadership concept bring people together. As a servant leader, you are a coach.
100%.
You are an inspiration to those that you work with. You are an encourager. You're an inspiration. You work with the team.
Yep.
You're not a top-heavy leader who
Right.
doesn't understand what's happening in the
And just
field.
gives orders.
Yeah, like I came in today, you give us a tour,
Yeah.
and you're very warm. Those are the elements of servant leadership. In this contemporary world, we do not appreciate leaders who are just very top-heavy, who do not understand what's happening
You want to
on the
collaborate
floor.
together.
You want to collaborate together.
We all win when we all win. We all
all
work
win.
together,
Yeah,
right?
and you want to create other leaders.
Yeah.
So when you're not there, the work is still going on 100%.
Right. So there have been a lot of leaders in the past, Socrates, Susan B. Anthony, that have successfully done it. Who have been some of your other leaders or people that you've seen that have successfully done it? And how do you think that they've successfully succeeded?
Well, in our contemporary world, I see Elon Musk as a guy who's a servant leader. He's hands-on.
Yeah.
Elon Musk knows what's going on in his operations,
Yeah.
A to Z,
Yep.
just like you.
Yep.
I see Steve Jobs.
Yep.
Those are servant leaders who understand the role of the guy in the mailroom. So as a leader, you want to understand, you want to know the job description of the guys that you work with.
Yeah.
That way you're able to help them out.
Right.
If a person is falling short in a certain area, you're able to go in there because you understand the job description.
You wear many hats.
Exactly. If you're a top heavy leader, you don't even understand what the marketing guy's role is, what the areas that he's struggling in. It's incumbent upon you as a leader to understand the roles of those that work with you.
Yep.
And you can identify the weak links
Yep.
and then not fire them, but go and empower them and coach them more to
Yes.
get better. That's the role of your of a modern leader.
Correct.
Yeah.
How do you see the shift that has happened from the different businesses that you've had from when you were younger to now? Like, obviously now family is important and they're giving a lot more leniency to working from home, not working as much, giving a little bit more time off, but also just the shift that's happened.
I think the shift that's happened from COVID,
Yeah.
the book mentioned a lot of post-COVID leadership.
Yep.
I think family is paramount.
Absolutely.
Like for those who come to me for coaching or mentorship, I ask them, what does your family dynamic look like?
Right.
What's your relationship? What's the relationship with your kids,
Yep.
your family? And if that's not corrected, we want to talk about that.
Right.
Let's talk about that. There's always room for improvement. Once you have that baseline, then we can move forward. So family is critical. Family is very, very important
Right.
for every leader. And self-leadership as well. What are the promises you're making to yourself that you are fulfilling?
Yep.
Are you making promises to yourself that you cannot fulfill?
Yep.
Are you loving yourself enough that you can also project that love
Right.
towards the folks that work for you?
Right.
So the modern leadership dynamic speaks to your ability to bring your family together and then extend that into your team.
Right.
Bring your team together.
Yep.
The people around you, are they comfortable to come to you as a leader with their errors? Or are they afraid of you?
Right.
You do not want to be that leader that they're afraid of.
Right.
If I work for you, I want to be able to come to you and say, Karissa, listen, I'm struggling in this area and I'm not afraid that you're going to fire me because I
Let's
know
take a
that
look
you're a
at it.
coach.
Yeah. Let's see it.
Yeah.
Let's figure it out.
Exactly.
Yes. Yeah.
Exactly.
Well, I think part of that stems from as well, like how you think about yourself first. It's yourself, your family, work, your faith, everything else.
Absolutely.
Let's talk a little bit about the faith in business as well.
Faith in business should be, it should be your foundation.
Yeah.
Because faith is the foundation on which families stand. You have to have that.
Yeah.
And the book, we have a lot of reference to the Bible.
Yep.
The Bible is the greatest book that have ever been written, and it's the bestseller.
Yeah.
It outsell every single book.
Yes.
Right? So there are nuggets from the Bible that speaks to servant leadership. Even Jesus Christ spoke about that.
Yep.
He said, the greatest amongst you should be your leader.
Yep.
Even John Maxwell, one of my mentors, he said,
Yep.
listen, great leaders are servants.
Yep.
Servants first. And servant leadership doesn't make you weak. We can go into what is not a servant. What are the attributes that are not servant leadership attributes? Because when people hear about servant leadership, they looking at a subservient leader. The servant leader is not subservient. He's a very powerful individual, very innovative,
Yep.
very inspiring,
Very much
and
so.
stuff like that. So we can go into areas that servant leadership is not.
Right.
So people can get the picture clearly, because across the world, in Africa, in Asia, in other parts of the world, servant leadership is unheard of.
100%. Yes.
The leaders are unreachable. They don't understand
They
your.
don't even know who the leaders are. Right.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
even here, corporate leadership, the CEOs are very invisible. They're not reachable.
Right.
And that's why you see companies hiring CEOs from outside,
Right. Yep.
because they're unable to groom.
Or these fractional leaders coming
Fractional,
in
yeah.
once a week just to try to help a sales team or do
Yeah.
what they do. Yes.
Yeah.
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 So let's talk a little bit about family.
Okay.
Family's big for you. There's
It's
a
big
lot of
for
good
me.
things happening in your family too.
Absolutely.
So you have a son that's a pharmacist. You have some family that are here today.
Yes.
Let's talk a little bit about your family.
All right, so I'll start with the big boy.
Yep.
That's Manny.
Yep.
He just became a pharmacist from
Amazing.
Rutgers University.
Wow.
It's a program that had a 2% retention rate for minorities. So we grind through that. During the process, when it got tough, I'm like, Manny, you know what? Let's do a 50-day of prayer. Let's meet every morning, every evening. Let's pray while you grind. That's faith.
Yep.
Faith is when you pray and you act
Yep.
and double your grind. Be very intentional. Then the prayer has some elements to it.
Yep.
And so we did that, and he came out with flying colors. Now he's doing his residency here in Minnesota, in Stillwater. We're excited about that.
Yeah.
We live together,
Yep.
my boys and I, and I'm going to get to Neil as well. And so we live together. The goal is we're going to live in this house, and you're going to buy your house. You're not going to ever rent.
Correct.
That's our goal. That's
Yep.
our trajectory here. So
Yep.
that's for Manny. For Neil, he's just a sophomore.
Yep.
And he just started his own business.
Nice.
He is a photographer and a videographer as well.
Very good.
He already has some real gigs
Mm-hmm.
that's going on. He's looking to scale this business within the next 3 to 4 years to 7 figures.
Yep.
While he's going to school,
Absolutely.
studying cybersecurity
Yep.
and stuff like that. And we're supporting him.
Yeah.
We have a meeting every Monday.
Yep.
And the core of that meeting is to see where are you, in
And
your journey.
Where are you going and how do you want to get there? What
And
are
how
your
do-
steps, your goals, right?
Exactly. And how
Yes.
can we help as a
How
family?
can we scale?
As a
Yep.
tribe, how can we help? And I have a daughter who is not within the rim
Yeah.
as well.
Yep.
And, I have other family members
Yep.
that are helping out.
Yeah. It's all just being a mentor and being there and just helping guide.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Not married yet,
Yeah.
but, I'm looking forward to making that happen soon.
Right?
And there's a lot of help
Yeah.
coming from my partner and stuff like that.
Yeah.
That we just look forward to building something very, very, very solid as a
Yes.
family that we can spring from
Yep.
and then
You gotta
move
grow
forward.
and you gotta go through the ups and downs before
Yeah.
you figure everything
Yeah,
out, right?
yeah,
So
yeah.
let's-
So I have a girl, and then I have another adopted girl from Kenya that
Amazing.
So that's Stacy, and then that's Felisa here with us in Eden Prairie,
Mm-hmm.
and then I have Yanni.
Okay.
So these are people who are in my life that I
Yeah.
may not be a biological parents to,
Yep.
but I decided to bring them in the fold that I can have an influence.
Yes.
And then my community is also considered my family as
Yep.
well.
They're your tribe. They're
So
your
family
people.
goes deep for me. I go hard for my family and my friends.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're going to be friends with me or be in my life, you have to certainly work with me along
Yes.
those lines.
Yeah.
That's very critical for me.
Yeah.
So thanks for bringing up the family thing.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's important. And I think that people don't realize family, friends, they all want to see you succeed, but they all have to have the same goals in mind,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
They want to see you win.
Yeah.
They want to see you, they want to be your biggest supporters, though, too.
Absolutely.
Yep.
Absolutely.
You start to realize as you get older, your circle gets smaller
Yeah.
because you start to realize who's there for you, who's not, who sticks by you through the ups and downs,
Absolutely.
and how you can all help and how you can all be at one.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So going through the book, there were some important parts. I mean, I was reading about setting goals. What have been some things that you've helped your mentors with setting goals, and what are some points to having them set goals?
Setting goals is an easy process if you just work the technology
Yes.
and set goals. In the back of the book, I have the ERW goal setting metrics,
Yep.
where you can set goals throughout the week, but do achievable goals.
Right.
Before you wake up in the morning, the night before, at least give 3 important goals that you must do. And I call those the battle plan. Get a battle plan where these are goals that you must achieve.
Yeah.
And then after you achieve those, even after you achieve them and you still have a lot of time, then you can go back and add some more.
Yep.
So what I would like to do, or what I would like to leave with folks is, get a notebook or get some sort of app on your phone,
Yeah.
and write a list of goals that you would like to achieve. It could be up to 20. I guarantee you, even if you don't look back on that list, when you
Right.
come back to that list, you
Yep.
would have exhausted at least 80%.
Checklist, yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
you would have.
Yep.
It's important to take the goals from your head on paper.
Right.
Brian Tracy have this technique where he wants you to take
You write it down, you'll remember them.
you will remember it, because you're writing it down from your brain.
Yep.
You have that reminder, you have that connection. I know Brian Tracy talked about this, and he has his seminars strictly on goal setting. And I picked up some nuggets from him that I think is very important that I use every day.
Yes. Yep.
Yeah.
Who have been some of your mentors growing up? Obviously, you mentioned a couple here, but who have been some of your main mentors, and what have they taught you?
My father is one of my main mentors. He was a faith-based man, but he was a very personable individual. He taught me how to be humble. He taught me how to work very hard. And he taught me how to take some risk, some calculated risk.
Yep.
And so he stands out in my life. One of those other people would be Tony Robbins.
Yep.
I studied Tony's journey,
Yes.
very difficult journey.
Yeah.
And he gone through and look where he's at now.
Right.
David Gergen.
Yep.
These guys, I look at him and I feel lazy.
Right.
When I look
you
at
see
the
their
stories,
constant grind, and it's like
Yeah,
you
I
look
feel
at
lazy.
your calendar, how it's booked up, and it's like, okay, as much as people think I'm busy, like look at everybody else.
yes,
Yeah.
yes,
Yeah.
yes,
It's important for people, I think, to stay active and keep going and
Yes.
making that first step.
yes.
What was the first step into getting into your businesses, and how did you get there?
It was faith that got me in there. Growing up, I saw a dynamic of people who work for other people and people they work for. And I asked myself as a child, which category would you want to be in?
Yep.
And I'm like, I want to be that guy who's owning the business.
Yeah.
And so ever since as a child, I would pick up items and buy items and add a profit and sell it.
Yep.
And it became very empowering to me
Yeah.
that I'm able to convert nothing to something.
Right.
And ever since I've studied and started several businesses. Some of them came with some challenges because I didn't understand how to run a business.
Right.
I thought running a business was just buying and selling. Far beyond that.
Yes.
I've come to
And you get into
realize
the
that.
taxes, obviously, the tax business and everything else.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So you have the businesses, and everybody always talks about the why going 3 steps deeper. What have been some of your whys?
My why is how much can I give back? How much of my self can I give back
Yep.
to individuals, folks that work for me in my community? When I started the tax business, it was like, all right, I have these credentials, I have, these experiences.
Yep.
What business can I get into that's going to serve everyone?
Right.
So the tax business want to touch you from birth to death. So I'm able to serve everyone along those lines.
Right.
It's more of a commodity. So those are the drivers for the businesses that I start, even the healthcare business.
Yep.
Everybody in your life, healthcare is gonna touch you regardless,
Yes.
whether you're fetus or you're an elderly person. So the reach is very critical for me when I'm starting any sort of business. I was just discussing with my son here on our way here that I would like to get into a business that's going to help homeowners with lawn mowing,
Yep.
snow removal.
Yeah.
It's in such demand in Minnesota
Yes.
because I know
Yes.
we have struggled to get folks to mow our lawn
Yeah.
consistently,
Yep.
and we have tried diligently.
Yep.
There's a grave need for that.
We've got some high school kids in our neighborhood that 18, 17, 16 started it when they were young, almost like the 14, 15-year-old, and now they're building their own business just out of high school, a cheap rate but going rate, and it's phenomenal. They do a great job, and it's one of those that you can't pass up, you can't beat, and then you get
Gotcha.
into the irrigating and the irrigation and everything else. Yeah. Yep.
Gotcha. Yeah.
It's a great business. So you have your why, you have your driving force. What are some real nuggets that you've passed down to your kids?
I tell them believe in yourself first. Believe in yourself, believe in your abilities. I
Yep.
always tell them you are brilliant, you're
Yes.
smart.
Yep.
And my goal whenever I mentor people,
Yep.
I'm not here to give you brand new information. I'm here to help you discover what's inside of you.
Yes.
I'm here to help you discover that gold, that golden nugget
Yeah.
that you have. Most artists, they didn't know they were great,
Right.
but they got discovered.
Yep.
Justin Bieber,
Yeah.
just playing in his basement, he
Yep.
got discovered. And he
Yeah.
said, oh, wow, do I have this?
I'm on YouTube. I'm just making videos.
Exactly.
Just doing what I do, right? And it
Yeah,
pops up.
exactly.
Yep.
Do I
Yeah.
really have this?
Yeah.
People have to discover you. And my goal is to try to, when I work with entrepreneurs, to get that missing piece.
Yes.
What's that missing piece that is stopping you from getting to where you need to get? It
Yes.
said something as minute as rest,
Right.
right?
Yep.
Do I coach you to
Enough
rest,
rest.
right?
Yep.
And what does rest look like?
Right. Is it
Or-
resting all day, or are you actually getting up and doing something
Exactly.
with yourself? Yes.
Exactly. And
Yeah.
and stuff like that. So it's more getting into the person's psyche and doing a SWOT analysis
Yeah.
to see what their strengths are, what their weaknesses are,
Yep.
what opportunities do they have, to get better. What are the threats? What's threatening their core existence? What's threatening their business that they don't see?
Right.
So those are the areas that I look at when I'm coaching a person, when I'm mentoring. I do a SWOT analysis first,
For sure.
and we agree to your weaknesses,
Yeah.
and then we start to work
Well, you
on.
have to know what your weaknesses are so you can grow and get past
Absolutely.
those and move to the next level.
A lot of leaders do not know what their weaknesses are,
Yes.
and it takes a coach, a mentor to identify that.
If you don't know your weaknesses, then you're never going to grow and you're never going to get past that or to the next level. either.
Absolutely,
Yes. Yeah.
absolutely.
So, I mean, there's a lot of shifts and change, obviously, with the different generations.
Right.
The younger generations kind of thinking they're going to just finally invent something and be famous and putting in different steps to get there. And generations that are older that have worked all their lives and trying to get that different generations to kind of work together. But I think it's interesting for the younger generations how they're working smarter and they know the technology and they know the AIs and how do you coach people working with AIs that aren't familiar with those technologies out there?
Well, AI is the new normal.
Yeah. It's
People
there.
frown at cut and pasting,
Yeah.
back in the day, but now AI just put it on steroids.
You make it you work smarter, not harder.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why the modern servant leadership concept comes in.
Yes.
The book talks about
Yep.
AI. A whole chapter talks about
Yep.
that, and a whole chapter talks about intuition
Yes.
and stuff like that. So the modern leadership concept for Gen Z, millennials,
Yep.
the emerging leaders
Yes.
who are deeply immersed in AI
Yes.
have to be able to bridge the gap between technology and individuals.
Yes.
You still have to be able to relate to people.
Still have to communicate.
Exactly.
That's the big part.
Exactly.
Yes. Yeah.
Now you have a technology that is smarter than 100%. Even ChatGPT will provide some things that challenge a PhD
Yes. Yep.
in a
Yep.
split second.
Yeah.
So you
Spreadsheets
still have to bring
yeah.
the human element, so you don't get rid of your people.
Right.
Make sure your
You're
people
not going to
are
have a job if you don't aren't able to communicate.
Absolutely.
Yes, yeah.
Absolutely. So if you're unable to embrace AI and embrace your people along with AI,
Yep.
your folks, the world will be obsolete.
Yep.
You wouldn't have any work for them to do. So I believe that AI and people have to come together so we can blur
Have that
the
human
line,
element to it. Yes.
add a human
Yep.
element to it.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's very important, I think, with not just AI and not just with humans, but I think once they both come together, it's going to do some amazing things. It's already there. I mean, with a lot of things, it's the way technology is going and the way the world is going. It's phenomenal, and I love to see growth. A lot of people are
Absolutely.
scared of the growth and they're scared to see it, but I'm welcoming to
It's
it. I
it's
think it's
here.
fun. Yeah, it's here, and I
It's
feel like
here.
it's been here for a long time, but people are more engaging and they're more welcoming to it and
Yeah.
wanting to see what happens with
You
it.
have to rewire your brain now.
Yeah,
You have to
yeah,
rewire and you have to put your ego aside.
yeah,
That AI is 100 times smarter than you.
yeah. Well, I mean,
If
look
you,
at the
if
quantum computers. Look at everything else that's out
yeah,
there, right?
it's a
Yeah.
quantum leap that
Yep.
we're in right now.
Yeah, I think it's part of the generation that's out there that's always wanting to learn,
Yeah.
and it's the way you're raised. Part of it too.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not the pencil and paper handwriting time anymore. I mean,
No, no.
it's interesting for sure.
It's a new day.
Yes.
That's why leadership have to take a shift.
Yeah.
We have to take a radical shift
Yes.
in leadership now.
Yep.
We have to be people centered.
Yeah.
You're gonna lose people if you're not people centered.
Yep.
If you go to Walmart, you see the kiosks are
Self
gone.
checkout lanes and
Self checkout are like 90% now.
yep.
It'll get worse.
Yep.
We have to adapt a new skill set, a new way of leading as leaders. You don't want to be just dealing with.
Well, without the self checkouts, you can just order the food from home and not even have to leave your house.
You don't have to leave your house.
Which is scary in a sense.
Yeah.
I mean, you want to get out there, you want to get outside. You
Yeah.
want to be able to do things on your own and be independent
Yeah.
and see people and talk to people. Because I think with COVID, that was one of the big things that people didn't and weren't used to is staying home all the time, right?
Yeah.
So we've talked family a little bit. Let's talk artistry, music, painting, all the artistry things.
Okay.
So you're a piano player. Tell people a little bit about your musical life that you've had.
Well, that goes way back. My
Yeah.
dad was a pastor, and he thrust me into gospel music,
Yeah.
and I picked it up ever since. And the piano is my go-to instrument. I've played it for years. I always have piano in my house. I do have piano now. My
Yep.
boys are learning how to play piano.
Amazing. We've got a baby grand at our house. I don't play, but Mark does. I'm trying to teach myself. I used to play the violin. Now I'm trying to teach myself or getting back to trying to play that guitar, acoustic guitar. So music has always been around our house too. Yes.
Yeah, and if you want to know if a person is happy in your home,
Yeah.
hear them hum a song.
Yeah.
The
Music
brain
is-
is wired in such a way where you sing when you're happy. If a person is sad, it's hard to find them singing,
Yeah.
to
Right.
catch them singing.
Yep.
So that's the background. And I started a gospel group in New York, Second Chance, a gospel music convention. And I started that group when I survived a devastating accident. I broke my femur, I broke my clavicle.
Yeah.
And when I survived it, I'm like, I have to give back.
Yep.
And the medium that I can use would be music.
Music's gotten you through things. Yep.
It got me through that, and then I used the music as the platform to get into community service, and I did that a lot. We've done some major things in the gospel music space. We've been to the McDonald's Gospel Fest twice,
Yeah.
selected out of 40,000 groups in the United States. The last concert I did was with Kim Burrell.
Got it. Yep.
Brought her to New York to do a concert for the first time. And that's how far I have gone with gospel music. It's on the back burner a little now
Right.
at the moment.
Well, you get busy and life
Yeah.
happens, and it's one of those things like even with our music, it's like, okay, we need to get back to it. I'm like, okay, it's winter. I play golf. So the golf has
Okay.
always been my out, my go-to. But I'm
Gotcha.
like, okay, winter time. I'm like, I am going to play guitar and I'm going to teach myself and I'm going to do it. But I always make time for golf no matter what. That's kind of my way. That's my out. That's my thing.
I
But
always make time for
yes.
music.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
It's no matter what. You have to have something that you do for you.
Yeah.
Right. Yes.
As far as art is concerned, I've always had an artistic mind as a child. I would find myself printing T-shirts,
Yeah.
sponge printing,
Yep.
screen printing, drawing. I can look at something, just draw it. It
Yep.
came naturally to me.
Yeah.
I have a collection of art in my house
Amazing.
that I'm looking to hopefully let the world see
Yep.
eventually. And
Put
everything
it
that
on
I
some
do,
walls. We can put it on your cars. Yep.
there we go. Put it on mugs and stuff like
Yes.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah, on mugs and stuff like that. So the artistic part is there.
Yeah.
And that's why I do appreciate art a
Yes.
lot. Everywhere I go, I take pictures of art. When
It
I
helps
came
you
in here,
reset. It's very refreshing.
very
Yes.
refreshing.
Yeah.
I encourage everyone to embrace art
Yes.
because we're an artistic being.
Yep.
You know, we're an artistic. I mean,
Everywhere you go,
artistic
there's
being.
art of some kind, and you can see it in everything.
Absolutely, absolutely.
What kind of art is your favorite? Abstract or what? What kind do you like the best? Kind of probably depends on the day.
It depends on the day, but it's mainly family. Family art. I see myself painting families.
Yeah.
Sometimes I go into nature and I will paint. I will paint plants and stuff like that. I will paint a winter wonderland.
Yeah.
Mountains,
Yep.
families together, cities. I love cities.
Yes.
I
Yep.
was born in the
Cityscapes.
cities.
Yep.
Cityscape. Those are my go-to
Nice.
art. Yeah.
Have you done any traveling lately, or where are some of your favorite places that you've traveled to?
I traveled to London. I I loved it because when I went to London, I saw history.
Yes.
I thought I was walking
Yeah.
into history.
Yep. The ancient. Yep. Yep.
The buildings are still there. The cars are still. I'm like, wait
Yeah.
a minute. So I
It's
felt
like
I
it
was.
takes you back in time.
It takes me
almost. Yeah.
back in time.
Yeah.
And I went to Kenya and I saw an emerging nation.
Amazing.
I saw a self-empowered people. They have amazing infrastructure, great cities, but yet and still you do still have one of the most massive ghettos in Kibera,
Yeah.
where I adopted a little girl from. Traveled to Ivory Coast.
Yeah.
I've traveled to Jamaica. I love to travel.
Yeah.
Quite recently, I have slow travel because mom is not well. She's sick. She's in the hospital at the moment.
Bless her.
So I have focused on working with mom and supporting her, and it has slowed me down a little.
Yep.
But I love to travel. I love to see different cultures,
Yep.
different art,
It's important.
work.
That's something that sets you
Yeah.
back, and it's important to do make those memories and travel. Yes.
Absolutely.
Yep. What are some of your favorite memories you've done with your boys and your family?
My favorite member with my boys will be football. Manny played football in high school.
Yep.
He became captain, and I went to every one of his football games.
Yep.
Those are memories that stood out. Neil played football. I went to most of his football games as well.
Yep.
And just resetting and just feeding off each other's energy.
Yeah.
I see that it feed off a lot of my energy. As an entrepreneur, he started his business before I even knew about it.
Yeah.
Everything was already set, and he has corporate gigs that I have
For
no
them to come
influence.
home and share with you, like, hey, guess what I'm doing already? I've already got it set up and lined up, and I'm
Yeah.
doing it. Yeah.
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 So I like to see the entrepreneurship spirit in them. Even the guy who's a pharmacist, he think that pharmacy is just a well that he can draw from to support his
This is
entrepreneur
my
goals.
beginning, and this is where I'm going after this. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. What's your I know this, but we'll let everybody share your favorite quote.
My favorite quote is, whatever a person wants to do in life, they will figure it out. They will find a chance to do it,
Yeah.
regardless of what it is.
Yep.
If they don't, they're going to give you an excuse.
Yep. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Favorite food.
Favorite food. Now, I'm treading along the line of plant-based eating at the moment. And so I'm trying to gauge what my favorite is at the moment. But I love fruit a lot. I love fruits and I love
What
vegetables.
kind of fruit is your favorite fruit?
My favorite fruit, I love apples.
Yep.
I love apples.
Yep.
Very crunchy and it's friendly to the stomach,
Absolutely.
and
yeah.
I love it. Yeah.
Good. What do you think's next for you? You've got the book now. What do you think your next step is?
My next is to expose servant leadership to the world.
Yes. Yep.
Leadership, it's because serving leadership goes from your home
Right.
into your community,
Yep.
into government, into
Yep.
corporations, and everywhere in between.
Yep.
My goal is to help people become servant leaders because
Absolutely.
to be a transformational leader, you have to be a servant leader.
Right.
You cannot transform a person who you do not know,
Correct.
and a person who you don't have an impact on. It's difficult to transform them. So I would like to speak to companies. I like to coach individuals who are in leadership. Leadership roles is one of those uh, roles that we sit in and we don't learn leadership. You become a manager and you just start working. You don't.
Right.
They
You get
don't.
the grind and you just don't
You
care.
just
You're just
yeah
there.
yeah
You're there to be there.
yeah. So I think every leader, every manager needs some sort of coaching, some sort of mentorship. You will find those areas of weakness, and you can help yourself, and you can work together. Whenever I work with a person, I would like to work together with you,
Yes.
to achieve those goals. And I'm not just dumping things, at you and stuff like that. So I look forward to spreading this doctrine, this servant leadership doctrine, so we can come back to a humanness, the fact that we're going away from connectivity,
Yeah.
from working with each other because of technology or whatnot. So the servant leadership concept is going to bring us back together.
For sure.
Yeah.
As a leader, other than your book, what has been one of your biggest successes that you've had when you're out there?
Besides the book, one of the biggest successes is the fact that folks can feed their families. They can buy homes
Yes.
because they work for me.
Right. That's the hardest thing
know.
is the stresses of the people that are below me. Are they going home? Are they able to feed their families?
Yes.
And are they making a difference? And are they able to get home every night and feed those people?
Absolutely. It's my greatest joy that I'm able to provide opportunities for people,
Yeah.
that they can depend on the infrastructure that I have created, I have developed, where you can come to be safe and get some resources to support your livelihood.
Yes.
That's one of my greatest successes, and I look forward to maxing that out.
Yes. What about, so you have a tax business. Tell everybody about some of your other businesses that you have.
We have a tax preparation business where we provide tax advice,
Yep.
tax planning,
Yep.
individual taxes, business taxes. And I just partnered with one of my friends, Steve Kofa, who is a CPA, for those who need those counsel services. And for that firm, we focus on healthcare companies.
Yep.
Folks in healthcare focus more on the work and the services, the care. They do not focus on the financial part of things. So we want to come in with that niche. So it's two accounting firms, the one with Steve, and then the ERW Tax Services, where we provide services to everyday people and everybody. The one with the CPA with Steve is strictly for healthcare company. That's the niche that we want to help
Yes.
in the space.
Yep.
So that's for the tax side of things. The healthcare businesses are there to provide services to vulnerable adults, adults who cannot provide for themselves, as far as ADLs, as far as making decisions, making financial decisions, or taking care of themselves.
Right.
So we send folks out to different homes to provide services to help them reintegrate into the society.
Right.
And the other arm of the healthcare business is we have homes where we have vulnerable adult live, and we
Yes.
provide services 24/7 for them. We have a registered nurse who's
Which is needed. Everybody in their family have people that need that for
Yeah.
sure. I know I do. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's very interesting. I mean, all the things that you do, how or what have been some of the ways that you've given back to the communities other than just the businesses?
other than the business, giving back to the community. I do have a food drive
Yes.
that I do twice a year.
Yep.
I do have a non-for-profit that provide youth empowerment. That I did for many years, but I did it full time for
Yep.
2.5 years, strictly focused on that. And we are looking to expand that into Minneapolis,
Yep.
into the Minneapolis area,
Amazing.
where we can provide resources for the disenfranchised communities, It's not hard to do. It's just the intention, and I
Right.
encourage everyone to do stuff like that.
They have to.
Giving is so critical. Sometimes I just go out, and if you're behind me, uh, at the cashiers,
Yep.
I just opt in to pay for your
Yes.
groceries and stuff
Yep.
like that.
You need to do stuff like that.
Yeah,
Or
we.
volunteering, give back, go
Yeah.
to Hearts for Hammers, do the food shelves, do whatever's out there. Yes.
Yes,
Yep.
yes.
Find multiple events any way
Yeah.
that you can.
It's very rewarding. People
Yeah.
don't understand giving is more rewarding than receiving.
100%.
Yeah.
No matter what you can do, anytime, any day,
Yeah.
give back, but also be caring. Say something nice. Get out there. I think I had a podcast just the other day, and we talked about how important it is to make it known to people, even if you haven't talked to them in a while, that
Yeah.
you care, that you're appreciative, that you are a person. But sometimes people just need that small little, hey, I'm here. I need
Yeah.
you. I need to know that there is somebody out there that still cares, right?
A compliment, something.
Yep.
You just have to
walking down
put
the street, hey,
yourself.
that color looks really nice on you. And
Yeah.
genuinely mean it. Don't
Yes,
yes, that's the
yes,
important part.
yes.
Like, so many people are just,
Yeah.
hey, great shirt. And
Yeah.
just keep walking. No,
Yeah.
just look them in the eye and be nice and be
Yeah.
kind, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
And sometimes when I give and people come back, and being very grateful,
Yeah.
for some reason I just don't like that very much
Yeah.
because that was not the intention.
Right.
I know it's good to be grateful, but let's be grateful to God that I'm placed in this position to do so.
Right.
And everyone who put themselves in a position to give, do it from the heart.
Right.
Do it from the heart. Expect nothing.
In return.
Even if they don't say thank you, even if they took that and put it in the garbage,
Yep.
you,
Right.
your part is completed.
Yep. I mean, even if it's not monetary, if it's just giving your time, or
Yeah.
you see someone drop something, go pick it up. Or
Yes.
somebody's sitting alone at a table, go sit by them. Just
Hold the
be
door.
that person. Hold the door. Do what
Yeah.
you can do. Yes.
Yeah.
Yep. So we've talked a lot about family. We've talked a lot about business. We've talked about the food, all the important things. And we've talked about what's next. What do you think is important for the boys? Are they going to do any traveling with you anytime soon? Do you have anything there? Or the family or anything?
Yeah, absolutely. We
Yeah.
look forward to traveling and
Yeah.
experiencing travel together.
Life and memories, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Building memories.
Yeah,
Building
that's the
memories
important
is
part.
critical.
Yes.
And we're working on that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How can people get a hold of you if they want to have you come in and help them or teach them or help you set goals, be a leader, be a coach, be a mentor? How can they get a hold of you?
I'm very reachable.
Yeah.
My cell phone number, call me, text
Yep.
me,
Yep.
952-210-8029.
Yep.
We're on every social media platform.
Mm-hmm.
TikTok, we have content every day.
Yep.
We post every day. I give nuggets.
Yep.
I give different tips on leadership, on family, on community,
Yep.
and stuff like that. So you can reach me. I'm very, very reachable.
Yes.
Reach me via email,
Yep.
wheagare@gmail.com.
Mm-hmm.
And you don't have to be one of my clients.
Right.
If you have a question, shoot it at me. I'll provide answers. If you want to be one of my mentees, reach out.
Yeah.
We have very flexible scheduling. We have different programs. We have ad hoc programs.
Yeah.
So do not be afraid to come out. As a leader, you need a mentor.
Yes.
Yeah.
And sometimes it's good to have people be your mentor and you can be the mentee. You always learn from people too.
Absolutely.
They can certainly reach out to me too and I can put them in touch with you or however they want to do it. We'll have the link in
Absolutely.
here when we have this go out. I think it's going to be out next week. So
Okay.
Wednesday, this podcast will be out. Thursday, it'll be in our newsletter. So yeah,
Awesome.
reach out to us. And it was great to have you on today. We
Awesome.
really appreciate you.
Thanks so much for having
Yes.
me, Karissa.
Thank you so
Thanks.
much.
Let's do this again.
For sure. We'll have it come out in phases.
Absolutely.
Yes. Thank you.
You're very welcome.